Good morning and welcome to Ralph's house. Yes, good morning. And not an action morning at all today because I've basically finished everything upstairs bar having the carpets fitted. So that's what I'm hoping will get done in the next few days, and then I can move some furniture from downstairs to upstairs, which will free me some space downstairs because it's chock-a-block down there. And also it means I can start moving other things from my other house, and we should by the middle of May be ready to move in, albeit for the upstairs only, but that's what you have to do. On a positive, well, it's all positive, isn't it? These doors are the original 1930s doors, and I know people replace them for modern doors, but I'll tell you what, the modern paper ones, no comparison to these. But unfortunately, because of changes over the years, I am 3 doors short. One is the sliding door for the bathroom door. I need one, the widest one I can get, so it will cover the door frame. I need one for my kitchen door downstairs and one for the back door, the back room door, because it had a cupboard that blocked that door, and I've opened it up, and of course now I don't have a door for it. I can only guess what happened to it. But what tends to happen, you know, these doors do come up for sale. As people move in and out of houses, you know, all their tastes are different, and I accept that. So at some point, I'm assuming that in the past, because I managed to find 3 doors via Facebook Marketplace. Thank you, Katie. Really appreciate it. But because of the lockdown, of course, can't actually pick them up quite so easy at the moment. It's just, you know, one of those things. But they are all paid for, and she's going to store them for a little while for me, not too long, hopefully, a few weeks perhaps. Don't know, or days, it depends. Anyway, I managed to find 3 doors to match these, which is great progress, because although I'm quite happy to modernise, you know, and I'm putting all these ceiling spots and all that sort of stuff, the doors are kind of intrinsic to the house, and as I mentioned in a much earlier video, they all fit so beautifully. You know, why would you go to the trouble of fitting inferior doors, and then of course you've got to buy door handles and bits and pieces, whereas these locks are just fabulous. And I managed to find a key for that amongst a box full of keys that my dad had left. You wonder why I keep all those keys, but hey presto, came into their own. Yeah, so, oh yeah, got to tighten that socket up. That's a little job to do. But otherwise, we're finished in here, and we're finished in here. So, you know, again, what I had to do is screw down any loose floorboards, because of course I've had to run cables and stuff, and checking stuff this morning. Like, I know downstairs I've got downlighters, so I need a switch for that. I've dropped a cable down there in case I want a wall light. But at least, you know, because if you've got the boards up, that's the time to do it. If I decide I don't use it, I can just snip it either end. But anyway, it's in. So that's 2 switches. And there's also a pendant light. That's 3 switches. That's for the back room. This is exactly the same in the front room. A lot of these rooms have either got 2 switches, double switches now, or, you know, triple switches. Right, so because the downstairs room is immediately below, I had to make sure I'd got 3 cables down there before I screwed the floorboards in here this morning. So anyway, that one's finished. So too is the box room. All the boards are screwed down in here. And if you remember, I put some insulation under here because the porch, I'll show you where the porch sits. Come on, focus. There, right underneath that. So I insulated it while I got the boards up and while I got the chance to do it. Anyway, this room's all finished, the switch is all in. I've yet to fit the pendant light up there, but like I say, that, you know, I want the carpets in now, because that's going to mean I can start moving stuff over and I can finish these odds and ends as I go. So that's it really from Ralph's house, and that's kind of the progress for the moment. It's what I've got to do is spend a bit of time downstairs reorganising things, but as I say, I can't really do that very well until the carpets are down up here and I can actually start putting clean stuff up here, storing it in boxes. A lot of it will go in this box room, I think, and you know, we're making some progress then. So that's the update from Ralph's house. No drilling, no painting, nothing like that, but we are making good progress. The upstairs is basically finished now, as I say, waiting for the carpets. So I don't think it needs a comment, but you can give me a thumbs up, you can give me a thumbs down, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.